Hey everybody, it's Adam Biesecker again with HOBO Nation, and I am today in a really neat situation. You know, sometimes you may ask yourself, okay, if I buy a shirt or another item from HOBO Nation, you know, what actually happens? And we are a funding mechanism. What we do basically is we take the designs, the artwork that we find from incredible individuals who are living on the streets, we compensate them, and then we sell those items. And today I'm actually sporting our brand new HOBO Nation Running with the Hobo shirt. This is the best shirt we've done so far. It's on a ring-spun, mineral-washed vintage shirt. It's incredibly comfortable. My daughter wore it to college the other day, and she came home saying that people were just going to her going, that thing looks awesome, and so we're real proud of it. But beyond that, you know, coming up with a nice shirt, what we really are led to do is we want to try and help fund, we want to use the talents of those guys on the street, and we want to help fund some incredible working, and that's a key word, working ministries and programs that are out there. Today we're with one that I'm really proud of, and I'm with Paul Bowley today, and Paul is with Wellspring Living. And Paul, can you, in a short time, tell them a little bit about what Wellspring is all about?
Yeah, Wellspring Living exists to create restorative environments for young girls and women that have been victims of childhood sexual abuse and exploitation. Yep. So what that looks like is a safe place where girls can receive therapy and education, a restorative residential program where they can live for 9 to 12 months and step out of the horrors of what's happened to them that they've been victims of.
So, and sex trafficking, you correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a huge problem going on in every city in the country today, right?
Yeah, we like to think a lot of times that sex trafficking happens overseas. You know, it's happening in Thailand, it's happening in Amsterdam, it's happening in India. But the reality is that the domestic issue of childhood sexual exploitation and sex trafficking is a huge issue here in the United States. It's estimated that in Atlanta alone, there are 100 girls every night being trafficked in Metro Atlanta. And so we take these girls that have been identified by the police and rescued by the police, and we provide the type of healing that they need to get their life back in order. And a lot of times these girls haven't been in school for years. They haven't had family support whatsoever. And so we're working to start from the very basic blocks of recovery to build them into, let's go on to college, let's have a healthy life, let's have a great career. So that's what we do at Wellspring.
Yeah, restoration. I've met some of the girls, not through your ministry, that they haven't ended up there yet. They're still on the street, and I've met young girls that walk up and they came to Atlanta with the dream of maybe getting into modeling or something like that, and in 48 hours they're out on the streets and they're struggling and they literally feel like property.
Right.
You know, it's sad. It's really sad. And so restoring is just an incredible thing. And so what are some of the ages of, what do you find as far as the young ladies that come to your or be brought to your facilities?
Right. Well, we have two programs. One is for older women, women 18 and over, and we see a lot of women in 25, 26, 27 that need a lot of help there. But our girls program, the average age is 14 years old when these girls come to us.
That's just unbelievable.
And what happens is these exploiters are looking for younger girls in order because they're easier to manipulate. They dress them up to look older to sell them. But they're 13, 14, 15 years old, and they don't have a choice in this. They're being completely manipulated.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation, and a great ministry that you guys are running. And I know that the ministry's also just launched a new book, right?
That's right.
What is it called?
It's called The White Umbrella, and it's published by Moody Publishers, and it's a great book. The subtitle is Walking with Survivors of Sex Trafficking. So, these survivors, they need someone to just come up to them, not just to say, oh, you need to be fixed, but to walk beside them in their journey towards restoration, towards healing.
Yep.
And so it's just a call to the church, the capital C church, to stand beside these girls and to walk with them and do what it takes. It may take you, just giving a ride to a girl, but it may take you spending time investing in a girl. I mean, it takes all sorts to make this happen.
And it takes money. And you guys are very fortunate. They're such a reputable organization that they've got some great supporters, and we are on the lower tier. I'm not bragging about where we are at all, except for the fact that we know we're investing your money when you buy these items in a very strong, reputable, wonderful, well-run ministry. And but if somebody does, if they're listening to this and they say, you know what, I've got a heart for that ministry, sex trafficking, where would they go to donate to you directly?
Well, first of all, HOBO Nation has been a incredibly generous to us, and we're so grateful for
Oh,
y'all's
well, you're not
support. But you can also go on to wellspringliving.org, and you can donate directly at wellspringliving.org, or you could also go on Amazon and buy our new book, The White Umbrella.
See, that's a great concept. That's what I like. You get value back when you buy something like that. That's what I like about this concept as well. So today, here's a check from HOBO Nation, and that's really from you guys and from everybody that's been part of our ministry and our programs. And you know what? I just hope that this leads you to see that you are, I want you to know you're going to get a great quality shirt or a jewelry item. It's neat. There's pride that goes to these people that are creating these things, and I love that for them. And they actually benefit financially as well, minimally, okay, right now. But the big thing is we want to help fund great programs like Wellspring Living. And so thank you so much for giving to HOBO Nation. Thank you so much for checking us out. Please check out Wellspring Living. Check out the other ministries that we're involved in. You can find them on our website as well. And please be a hobo, and that is help others bring opportunity. That's all we want to do. We want to help guys like Paul and his ministry to bring opportunity to these young ladies, or in other situations where we're bringing opportunity to ministries that are bringing jobs and job training to men and women that want to get back to work who are homeless. Thank you so much for checking out HOBO Nation. Please follow us on Twitter and Facebook at HOBO5050. And please make this a routine where you're buying items from us. We sure appreciate it. Thanks for listening in today. Thank you, Stephen.